When the Titan Lords fell, a new age of might came to Sedaria. An age defined by one simple decree. That whoever was the strongest in Sedaria, enough to slay its previous ruler, would hold dominion over the land. And so it was, for thousands of years. And so it is, yet today. Aloysius, the Mad King of Sedaria, now rules these lands. Over the last 10 years, he has spread his influence. Using cruel hobgoblins and gnolls as soldiers, the land of Sedaria quakes, torn apart by his frenzied greed for the power it holds within. For Sedaria is a lost land, a land of riches unclaimed, of legends untold, of power unseen. A beautiful, vast, and deadly land. It calls to the bold, to the clever, to the daring, to any who would dare its shores seeking adventure. It calls to Megan, the war-forged paladin. It calls to Nyx, the half-elf warlock. It calls to Nizip, the dragon-born rogue. It calls to Tig, the kobold bard. It calls to Zidane, the wood elf ranger. It calls to Trill, the Aarakocra druid. And to those it calls, Sedaria offers welcome. The wilds are not easy, and not kind, but they shall give a tale to remember. For this is the land of limitless adventure. This is the legend of the Wildlands. Hello, and welcome to D6 Tricks, Legend of the Wildlands. We took a little break last week, but now we are back, and we are ready for some adventures that may or may not involve a bunch of Pokemon versus 10 billion lions. I am your host and #1 lion stan, Alex. With me as always, my lovely cast and crew of players. We have Atwas.
Yay, lions!
We have Juno.
Just saying, 252 plus special attack, modest Chi Yu, beads of ruin, overheat in the sun, terrifier.
Yeah, but it's a lot of lions.
That's a lot of fire.
We have Professor Moore.
Pokemon. Is it really a guess of which I'd support?
Huh, weird. Anyway, we have Queen.
Sorry, I'm not feeling up to the game today. I'm just lying around.
Alright, you're gonna take some pun damage. Alright,
Nick
so
starts the game at 1 HP.
that's 153 pun damage.
Uh-oh.
All right, time to make your saving throws.
Yeah, I think that I died it.
Yeah, that's critical damage. You're
Just
super dead.
disintegrated.
You're just done. And we have Toonwolf.
Yes.
The perfect
That's
answer.
all.
The perfect answer. And maybe joining us later, may not, we will see. But, in the meantime, a recap of the last session. So, our heroes decided that, hey, they've got a demon that made a deal with them that wants some Acherite. Maybe they should work towards that. So they decided to maybe find the central mines in the Heartland and see if those were viable. And after a few days' trek, they consulted with Carolina, their resident cartographer with the almost supernatural sense of direction, who figured the nearest deposit was right next to the castle. So then the group decided, maybe not, maybe we'll go to the desert instead. So, on their way, they decided they'd put off going to the desert just a little bit because the Plateaus, the Western Plateaus tower, was equidistant from the Desert Tower and where they currently were, so they headed that way. In the meantime, they made a pit stop by a village known as Redemption Square, with a lot of tieflings and ASMR who lived there, basically doing a kind of monastic, church-going life, including one that the group, especially Nyx, was very, very taken with, because her name was Voyage, and she shifted between the forms of an ASMR and a tiefling. This was a pretty good picker-upper for Nyx, who was feeling conflicted and struggling with their identity when it came to the Fae after dealing with the Jack of Brambles. After doing some work in the middle of Redemption Square and learning from an alchemist known as Morthos that he could theoretically make an elixir that could banish a demon, such as a succubus, such as Lilia, maybe, perhaps, hint hint, to the upper planes. And after talking to him, the group decided it would probably be a good idea in the long term to deal with King Augustine's lieutenants, because otherwise, they're probably going to be coming for us. Afterwards, they arrived at the Tower of Peace Promise, which was occupied by the Archmage of Sideria, a woman known as Gretchen Caho, who was welcoming but fairly scatterbrained. After having the heroes help her with some packages, she sent them upwards to deal with a puzzle that was mind-bending and scream-inducing, and was so mind-bending that it crashed Foundry. So it was all theater of the mind from there. But now we are alive, we have activated the Tower of the Western Plateaus, and we are back here in Sideria. At which point I will unpause the thing, and once it loads, we're good to go.
Are we? I don't wanna.
All right, we'll see
So
you next
we
time.
still-
Oh,
Did we take a rest or
No.
were we gonna move? All right.
We probably should, because Nizip is on fire.
It's early in the morning still.
Oh.
Okay. We probably should
Should-
sometime.
we could take a short rest.
We
It's
could
true.
take a short
True.
rest.
You could, yes.
Well, who's missing things and stuff?
Me.
Just
Oh.
as
Nizip is,
Yeah,
Nizip
just
is missing
Nizip.
half their health.
Yeah, it hurt.
Damn. Yeah, if you want to take a short rest. Thingy died, didn't she? Thingy.
Swift? Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she touched one of like the things and got electrocuted or something. Well, just in case.
Yeah. Listen, when in doubt, Swift probably died from being touched
All
by
right, well-
something.
Cool, Swift's alive now.
Swift is alive again.
Yay!
Swift gets sneezed on, and she immediately dies of all the germs because she's so small and they can actively destroy her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, glad you missed that, Swift.
Oh, I heard you from beyond. The screaming was hilarious.
No, it wasn't.
It's a matter of perspective.
It really is. Comedy's subjective.
Well, I mean, sort of. Probably not best to get into the theory of comedy at the moment. Anyway, Ty will pull out their lute, and since we're doing a short rest, we'll song of rest.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! It goes.
Wow,
Whoa! All right.
that sure is a song of
Forever.
rest.
You drop it.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
Just some heavy metal riffs for resting.
Hell yeah!
How relaxing. I'm not out of character of because it was like a couple sessions ago I grabbed some wisp stems from the Feywilds. I do not see them in my inventory. Do I still have those?
You should, yes.
Where are my actions?
Off to the side. I installed a module that puts the tabs up top rather than on the right, so they're easier to see.
Fair enough.
My actions tab is empty.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh.
that's weird.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
actions tab.
mine's empty too.
Yep, same. Oh shit!
Oh,
No actions
Um,
here.
no actions allowed.
Try your features tab. There might be stuff in there.
My features tab is available, but
Okay, so features and inventory are available. In combat, there is an option to toggle a combat HUD, which is going to be on the bottom. So,
okay.
when that shows up, boom, you will have stuff that is on the bottom for all your actions.
Nice.
Oh, wonderful. We're not immobile.
You're not screwed.
Yes.
Well, it depends on the context.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do we want to go next?
We were gonna comb the desert looking for that Acarite mine.
That's true.
Yeah, I
Now we
mean,
should-
there's a tower.
Yeah,
Well,
desert tower.
do you guys want to go back to the village and prepare for that? Because, listen, the tundra is well and good and everything, but I don't want to overheat either. We should stock up on water at
I-
least.
I suppose. Yes, that might not be the worst idea.
You don't recall the village of Redemption Square having anything in the way of stores.
Yeah, but hydration.
Don't we have a nifty ring for that now?
We do have a merchant ring.
Oh, it's true. Oh, we can get water on the go. Oh, that's sweet.
We could
I assume
go
one of
s-
those merchants sells, or at least has some sort of like water or something to give us.
Well, we can
Anyway.
check the merchant. We can browse the merchant ring anytime we want. So,
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
always just spend the next hour going through all the merchants.
where the heck is? Oh, here are the shops. Merchant.
All right, guys, it's shopping time.
That's the tailor.
Shops.
That's
And
the leather
then-
worker.
So, do we have access to all of the merchants on the ring?
You have access to all the merchants on the ring. You have not met all of them, which is why some of them are not currently available in the merchant ring tab, so to speak.
Gotcha.
So you can just call on a merchant you haven't met yet, and that will introduce you, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I make a request for future? I know when you click on the name, it says what the shop type is, but like, just for ease of like, I don't have to click on every single one. Can we have a label next to it to say what they actually sell?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was gonna suggest the same thing.
All right.
Oh, right now. Thank you
Oh,
very
whoa,
much.
okay.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Also, I don't know, but thinking about it, you're a druid, Trill. Can't you just, like, I don't know, make water?
Water, not so much. Berries and food is a little bit easier, but water, I don't. At least I don't know how to do that anyway.
Oh,
Gotcha. Shame.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, prestidigitation doesn't make water.
Nope. Create and destroy water is what you're looking for.
No. I can make a bonfire.
I can move water that already exists.
You want to pick up like a big ball of fresh water and carry it around with us, and then have us like sip from it every now and then.
Just recast every 6 seconds, you know?
Do any of the shops actually sell water?
The backpack might.
Ferris Ferris has water skins.
Oh, Ferris. Okay.
Yeah.
Ferris.
Don't we all have water skins already, though?
We've got what? Well, maybe we could
do.
like ask them. Can we have them filled? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's possible to get them filled.
Could I contact Ferris and ask, hey, if we send our water skin to you, can you fill it for us?
All right. Beep, beep, beep. You summon Ferris via the merchant ring. Ah, what can I do for you? And then you ask the question, hey, can you fill the water skins? If I happen to be near water, maybe.
Whereabouts are you now?
Let me double check. She licks her finger, sticks it up into the air as I do some double checking. Where Ferris? I'm in the Heartland right about now. There should be a couple of streams nearby, but best guess, I don't know where. Where are you about?
Well, we're about to go into a desert.
Ah, okay. Well, good news is there are several rivers before you get to the desert, so if you come across them and you have some spare water skins, should be good enough to fill up.
Okay, I guess we'll just be sporadic with the water consumption.
We do have an extra water skin because Megan doesn't drink.
Oh, true.
Yeah, taking
should
more than
we
one
stock
water.
up on a couple?
I would say taking up more than one water skin is a lot smarter than you might think. For instance, if you want to carry some liquid that's not water, boom, there you go. You got a container. If you want to stock up on water if you're going to a place that doesn't have a lot, say the desert, boom, there you go. You got a stockpile for when your food reserves fail you.
Okay, thanks for the advice.
Do you want to buy any extra water skins while we're here? While we have person on the line?
It's okay, we've already got the communal skin.
Oh, I'm gonna buy one
Please
more.
don't- please
I'm gonna
don't
buy
say
at
it
least
like-
one more.
Please don't
Alright.
say communal skin like that.
Yeah, communal skin.
Why not? It's what it is.
Communal skin.
It sounds nasty when you say it like that.
The communal skin.
Let's see. Where's my bag?
Well,
Where's my bag? Oh, there it is. Ouch. Got nothing.
If we run out of water, we've always got acid.
No, we
That's
don't.
Not.
No,
That's
we
not the
don't.
same thing at all.
That
They're
is-
not interchangeable.
Oh, that was supposed to be a joke.
See, talking about subjective and objective humor.
Okay, well,
Don't worry, I went to college for this.
Great.
I'm gonna check how much weight I can carry for now, and then if we need more if we're gonna stock up on water skins, I do have some extra silver that we can, and I'm not encumbered as far as I know. I do have I did just buy that shield, but I can't imagine that a couple of extra bags of water will weigh me down too much.
Oh,
Where's
no.
my weight?
Yeah, I'm looking at for my weight now. I don't know
Check
why.
inventory.
Yeah, I'm in
Inventory?
inventory.
Yeah, it should have like a bar.
The
the heck is-
deposit items we purchased.
Oh,
'cause
there
I
it is.
Ah, there it is,
purchased
yeah.
the water skin, but I don't see it.
All right, then let me check for that. Da.
I'll buy a couple of extra.
That is
Actually,
weird.
I'm gonna look at the map and see how much we need. Desert's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it's not adding water skins to you guys for whatever reason.
Huh.
Strange.
Fun.
Odd.
Well, guess we got to do it manually.
Well, time to drag in some water skins.
All right. I will purchase.
Ugh.
I can afford 3. I can afford 3. I think I can afford the weight of 3.
You're too kind to us, Megan.
Megan nods and says, "Water important." Not 23. 3. I don't think we need that much water.
23. Oh my god.
Oh.
I can't
Woo.
afford 23, but I'm not gonna do that.
Stay hydrated.
They don't even have 23 in stock.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna check something
Well,
quick.
I'll do one more.
All right.
All right. Give me my water skins.
All right. And last but not least, Megan, waterskin, waterskin, waterskin.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. I'm going to move this to my. I said I'm going to move this to my. I drag and drop. I doesn't seem like it can.
So many waterskins.
Would like to. Can I? Do I have to do it from here? Excuse me, Foundry. Come on, please, please. I just need to move a water skin to another container. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that we have a way to put stuff in our containers. Interesting.
If you
Oh.
open the container and then drag and drop it into it, it moves into the
well,
container.
that's it. Yeah,
Gotcha.
since my bag is full anyway, so I'm gonna check my pouch is empty. So let's see. There we go. They are now tucked away safely in my. I actually got to move the other water skin to my pouch just for consistency.
Oh, that's expensive.
Oh, these prices. Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa! Hey! Whoa! What? Shut up! You're not supposed. Why did that pop up? That's rude. You're not supposed to see that. You didn't look at that.
Oh.
No, I didn't look at that. No.
Shush.
I literally tapped back in
okay,
as
Alex,
it
I have
disappeared, so I didn't
no-
see.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so it's all good.
I mean,
The
I am
secret
blind.
secret.
I see nothing.
Can you imagine we go into the desert and all of a sudden we see stop desert nilbog?
At some point, I should probably figure out what this vial of dark green sludge we picked up is.
Toxic. Don't drink it.
I mean, that much I figured, but I like to know if it's usable or not.
You can use it to kill ourselves by poisoning, by accident.
Could bribe Swift with it.
I'm swift with it.
Probably. I don't know.
All right.
Swift wants some forbidden juice.
All the merchant ring stuff now has labels for what they do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Oh, that's gonna be 10 times easier. Mwah.
So, do we want to flip through and meet the handful of merchants we haven't met yet?
Sure. I mean, do you think any will benefit us for where we're about to go? Is the thing.
The backpack might.
The backpack. Okay.
Yeah.
Then let us do the backpack.
All right.
Because also, while we have, like, good berry and stuff, maybe, or, like, to eat good. If they have.
Alrighty. You rotate the merchant ring so that it calls on the backpack. You spend another hour, by the way, during the short rest to get the stuff from Ferris. Because it's bang, 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 bang. A lot of water skins just fall to the ground in front of you.
You know that collision sound from Gmod?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And as you call on the backpack icon and press in the button, the ring glows, projects a holographic image of an old turtle with a backpack that has several smaller backpacks tied to it, and several other larger bits and bobs of poles, chests, ladders jangling against the sides. And as you call him up, the turtle looks up, slowly turns around, and is like, "Ah, hello. I don't recognize your faces. You must be new to the merchant ring."
Yep, that is correct.
Well, hello, welcome. My name is Joshua. I am a traveling merchant, eager to recruit other traveling merchants into my folds, as it were. By any chance, you wouldn't happen to be calling because you're interested in running a shop of any kind?
Nope, we're looking at purchasing.
Shame. Well, I just had someone go through almost all of my inventory, but I will restock soon. In the meantime, do feel free to have a look and, please, ask me about anything that catches your interest.
Ooh.
Oh.
And he charges 5 times as much for a water skin.
What?
Oh my
Did you
god.
did you say that part out loud? Or... 'Cause-
No. Out of character, just noticing, wow.
What?
Painter supplies. Ooh, do any of us paint?
Oh, we could.
Somebody wanted that.
Hang on a second. Oh, I do have a playing card set. Never mind. Okay, well, I don't... The vial might be good for carrying things. You know what?
Some
Yeah.
holy
For,
looking
for
shot.
any sneaky little tricks we might run into down the line, I'm going to buy that vial.
And I'll grab a steel mirror.
Alright.
Question.
Yes.
So whenever I use my herbalism kit, do I need to have a container available for the potion, or does it just appear?
It would help to have a container for the potion.
Cool, I'm gonna buy a couple vials then.
Alrighty. I will start dragging things into the inventory, because some of these modules just aren't cooperating.
Yeah, I was going to say. Thank
Anybody
you.
need an abacus?
you.
Anybody needs to do some math on the go?
Well, apparently me, since you all keep teasing me about not going to school.
Megan has never teased you about school.
Nah, I'm okay. Swift, do you know how to count?
Yeah?
Okay. I don't know how face school works.
It's like night school.
Good school?
Sure.
Okay.
Somebody say not school. Yeah. Sorry.
Let this lesson
Sorry,
be
my
always their
diseases.
need. There's a need to buy, so the merchant roams. Oh, whoa.
All right.
I like his
let's see,
name,
well,
Joshua.
Anybody need a crowbar for anything?
Unless we need to break into something.
I mean, the party loves breaking into things. Stares at us.
What? No, what have we ever done that?
Although it could be good for prying things open. Honestly, how much does this thing weigh? 5 pounds?
Crowbar?
let's see.
I don't think it would
Yeah.
weigh that much. Yeah, let me check.
It says 5 pounds.
Okay, yeah, then it's
Not
5
too
pounds.
Yeah, not too bad. Just in case, I'll take a crowbar.
Alright.
Good.
Just in case the dice hate me.
Just
Right.
in case.
Crowbar
And my
and
my
playing
powerful
cards.
my powerful robotic servo motors.
Mm-hmm.
in case we decide to have Megan bust down a door again.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now she can do it with advantage.
Yes.
Whoa.
I am going to decant a bit of the potion of truth into the vial. Can I do a little bit, or would I have to put the whole thing in?
Whole thing.
All right. Could I do that, but still have the potion of truth in my inventory so I know it's there?
Yes. If you use the vial with the potion of truth in it, you will essentially use both
The-
potion of truth and empty the vial.
The vial of truth. Works for me.
You have the liquid. That's what's important.
You've
Yeah.
acquired liquid.
You know, it could be useful.
Liquid.
Liquid. But not water liquid. Even though it's blue, so don't drink it.
Wow, I'm thirsty. What's this blue juice? It's like Powerade.
Delicious blue.
Yeah, it's like blue
Did you-
raspberry.
Did you drink the potion of truth? Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Why? I thought it was blue Powerade.
Well, at least
Are
you're
you
honest.
ashamed of what you've done? No.
Good. All right. Well, that's that.
Right.
All right. Let's go to the desert. Unless you guys want to
Yeah.
choose another shop.
I'm good. I got
Yeah,
my
I'm
crowbar.
I think I'm good.
Eh.
Yeah.
Alrighty. In that case, you start heading towards the desert. South or southwest for your first way towards the desert?
Will South get us closer to the tower quicker? Or,
They're both equidistant.
Is it about this-
Towers,
Okay, the
towers in this hex.
Okay, got it.
Oh, I see. Well,
Gotcha.
that would get us to the river if we go straight south. Or the mysterious pool over here if we go southwest.
I think it's
Yeah,
more of a
weird
l-
pools.
I
We're
think
pool and
that's more
also
of a
runes
lake.
by the looks of it.
Yeah, weird lake.
Weird lake. That's
Yeah,
where we're
let's
gonna
hit-
find them. So we're gonna find the Mega Gator. Or Gators
Yeah,
in the
let's
swamp?
hit southwest
yeah, sure.
then.
Alrighty.
Yes, but the
It's in the mountains.
Alright. Weird
Yeah.
Lake. Here we go.
Alright. So, after heading down the tower and saying some goodbyes to Gretchen, you head southwest, and as you do, you get to where the plateaus start really getting more and more mountainous, and you just continue climbing. It's a bit of a hike to get to higher elevations, but you're at the edge of the mountain, so it goes back down relatively quickly. You pass below this series of rope bridges that are dangling high above you, connecting different mountain peaks and plateaus, and eventually manage to get out of the more rocky and hilly terrain and get to a clearing where it is time to rest.
All right.
Go for it.
And as usual, where's my perception? There it is.
Who wants second watch?
Oh golly,
Joe.
I could take second watch.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
Manoa is not doing me any favors today.
Woof.
Woof. Ow. That's unfortunate, Megan. You don't see anything, because, result of 4.
Wow, I see nothing. Woo!
Alright, and second watch?
Hmm.
You think you can see, up in the sky over the mountain bridges, a group of owls flying northwestward. That's the most noticeable thing during your watch.
Cool. Also on my watch, do I have enough materials to try making a potion?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll herbalism kit plus wisdom for me, please.
Whoops. And then
There you go.
Yeah.
22? Yeah, easy. You
Oh.
managed to make a potion. Let me quickly double check what kind of potion you make.
Yeah, because I have the blue herbs that I found before. I have 3 of those, and then I should have how many was it? 7 wisp stems. So it's either depending on
So that would be
healing or vitality.
yeah, 2 potions of vitality and 1 potion of healing.
Cool.
So let me just get you some of those. And in the meantime, third watch, please.
Oh.
Ouch.
This is not
We're
a
not
good
seeing
day for
things.
being on watch. Alright. Potion of Vitality is not in that database, which is weird, so I'll look in the other one. Doopy-doopy-doo. Yeah. In the meantime, dawn arrives, and it is a new day in the mountains where it is downpouring heavily.
Oh.
Oh, it raining.
It is raining cats and dogs.
Oh, quick, we gotta run to the mysterious lake.
All right, well, everybody open up your water skins and try to catch as much as you can. we could save on time.
Right.
Because this is a fantasy world where the water is not acid rain because
water
of human
is wet.
pollution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At least I hope it's not acid rain.
No, it's not.
Oh my god, I love the idea. Nix looks up to the rain and is like, finally, a shower!
At long last,
Gets
showers.
the soap out, just starts scrubbing on their face.
Did you buy soap?
Yes!
I was gonna say,
Awesome.
I love that none of us like verbalize looking at the soap.
I got 5 bars if you guys want to share. I'm clean. At last.
Cleanliness at last.
Alright, anyway.
Anyway,
Weird lake.
weird lake. You head along the river after getting down from the plateaus, trying to find out, is there a lake of some kind here? And the answer is yes.
It's poisoned.
I think we should fill up our water at the running water. It's probably cleaner.
Can we tell if this is clean water or not clean water?
Nature check, please.
Turns to the
Gladly.
druid.
Yeah, it's like looks over at Trill.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, from what you can tell, the weird lake is actually just an ordinary lake made with the quirks of Alex being just fine at the map system that made this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's definitely clean water. You should be absolutely fine.
All right, water's good.
Good.
fills up the water skins.
Yes.
Oh yeah, time to get pints.
Quick question. With prestidigitation, it says it can make a harmless sensory effect. Does that involve taste?
Yes.
Can I flavor the water?
You can
Are
make
you?
you can use magic to make crystal light. Yes.
Gonna,
Wait, hang on. Quick,
gonna make
are you
some
serious?
LaCroix.
Are you turning this into that air up water bottle?
Yeah, why not?
Oh my
You could have,
god.
just have like strawberry water. What's wrong with that?
I watched a video recently about how air up doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, let me close out the general store in this window. I not know why I had that open.
I can
We're being
flavor
stalked by
water?
the groceries.
Oh wow, magic's so good.
All right.
Wait, you mean you haven't been flavoring your good berry already?
No, I only really messed with this spell recently.
Gotcha.
Mm.
You guys are getting flavored good berries?
Do you want to try?
I mean, that's why they're so boring, is they have no flavor.
Oh, well, next time we do it, I'll flavor one for you.
Neat.
Hey.
Trill's feelings.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know exactly what good berry's about. It's only for survival's sake. I wouldn't eat these just cuz.
We gotta have actual food, except for me because I'm a robot.
Yeah, you just flavor the Baja Blast good berries.
Oh, let's go.
Baja Blast. All right. And accomplishing that, you notice there is another group that is getting some water from the northwestern edge of the lake. They appear to be elves, but their skin is a pale, like bluish white, and they appear to be sweating pretty heavily, despite the fact that it's relatively cold. It's like 47 degrees Fahrenheit right now.
Ooh, there's a legend.
They do not appear to be actually made of snow and ice. Just pale-looking elves.
Cocks ahead at them.
All right. The elves look up at you, look at each other, and they start saying something to each other in Infernal.
What the fuck?
Anybody speak hell?
No.
No.
Does
Does the Dane speak
yeah?
hell?
Does the Dane speak hell? Let's see.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I
though.
believe
Speaks
they
a lot of things.
I believe they spoke Draconic and Elvish.
They do not speak hell.
Aw.
Rats.
Hey, Swift, do you speak hell?
No!
Oh. Do any of the NPCs speak hell?
I speak heaven, says Helena,
Oh.
filling up a water skin with some ale.
Well, here's a solution. Just dismiss your familiar and just resummon it as a fiend instead.
Why would I do that? That's
Because then
dangerous.
it'd speak hell.
I don't want to do that. What if I never see Swift again?
That seems like a lot
So
of
anyway,
So anyway, you started blasting.
I would like to comprehend languages. Thanks.
All right. They are saying something to the effect of, non-believers across the way. Do we deal with them? In this weather, I can barely move in this armor. Leave them be. We're just getting some water and returning to the party.
There's another part.
Okay, well, let's just go on our way and get killed by fantasy Russians.
Oblivious to this, I wave at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just friendly wave. We're not going to bother them. They're not going to bother us.
They stare, one leans to the other. The diluted blood is waving. Oh, gross, it's making eye contact. Just pretend you didn't see.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's a new one I've never heard before. At least not in that phrasing. Huh.
Oh, they seem lovely.
They're not. Let's go.
Alright. And so you leave the asshole Viking elves.
The Vikings.
Yeah, I was trying
Alright.
for a Norwegian.
Mm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Kinga dinga durgan. Alright.
See, the cadence made it more obvious.
And continuing on, you start heading into the desert proper. You get to the edge where the rain stops, the cold starts to go away, and it starts getting a lot hotter. And as you do so, and it gets mid-morning, you can see flying above you what look to be large, vaguely humanoid vulture creatures flying in the high distance above you, screeching at each other at the top of their lungs.
Oh,
Oh.
Are these some kind of Eric Chakra?
yeah.
Make Make an Arcana check.
Oh my God, God.
Arcana?
Sounds like a no.
Oh lord,
Oh.
no.
Oh, Lord, no.
I don't know how I just wouldn't know this, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Trill, you just look up and think, huh, bird.
Bird. That's what I am.
Nyx!
Yes.
These are demons.
Ah,
These are a species of demon known as a Vrok, which I will spell out in the chat.
I believe I've heard of these rock.
V-Rock.
Well, that's
Dwayne Barack Johnson.
Oh, didn't expect to see them. That's
Yeah.
unnerving.
Yeah, Vroks are demons that live to create pain and carnage. They smell of awful, and they love humanoid flesh.
Okay, don't look at them. Let's keep going.
Great.
If they're circling above our heads, does that mean that they're about to swoop down and have us like carry on?
I'm just gonna have y'all make a roll real quick.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
the
just like,
roll.
they probably see us.
It is time.
Oh,
Perceive.
sorry, I forgot it was very dramatic.
Perceive!
Perceive.
Not letting me roll. There we go. Well, what?
I can see!
You can see.
I can fight!
All right. So that was meant to be a stealth check because I'm a dummy, but I will count it. So. All right. So, being the big dummy that I am, you perceive areas where you can duck and cover away from the Vrok, and so you do so until the screeching fades away, and you peek out. Looks like they are flying westward now.
Ironically, my stealth has a higher modifier than my perception.
Huh.
That's so funny.
Ha!
I love that for you.
Oh my god! That's amazing! I'm just picturing
So,
this sneaky giant robot.
What can I say? She's just very good at stealth. It's
So,
pretending very good at pretending she's a boulder.
so I watched the first episode of the 90s X-Men animated series the other day, and there's a scene
Uh-huh.
in it where the Sentinel is hiding from Jubilee. Now, the Sentinel is like a 30 to 50 foot tall giant purple robot. So he's just like pressed up against a building, all like Solid Snake style, like no one can see me. And no one sees him! So that's what I'm picturing for Megan.
God.
Oh,
That's
excellent.
so
Biggest
true.
characters have the highest stealth.
Mm-hmm. All right. Finally, you manage to cross the border into the desert proper as dusk falls, and you start to realize that, oh, you were prepared for it being hot in the desert for sure, but at night, deserts get really cold.
Oh.
All right, who wants to make a fire?
I think the person with create bonfire does.
Yo, Nyx, fire us up.
What? You want me to set you on fire?
No, make a campfire.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Campfire!
Here you go. I will set Zidane on fire.
Oh my god!
Congratulations, Zidane's now on fire. Zidane just stares like, this is fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We sacrifice
Ah,
Zidane to the fire gods for warmth.
I wanted to ask, by the way, how's everybody doing?
Megan, that's one thumb up.
Good.
We're getting by.
Okay, it's nice to check in every once in a while.
How are you doing?
Well, deep thinking about things, but I'm feeling better after the, party.
Well, better's definitely good.
Mm-mm. Nice to be someplace warm for once. Well, not really
Well.
now, but... Oh, could be the tundra.
It's just min-maxing the weather in the desert.
Yeah.
We're currently heat maxing and cold pilled.
Yeah.
It's just like right next to the fire.
We will have to go to the tundra eventually.
Yeah.
I know,
Eventually.
but yeah,
But we'll be prepared then.
yeah, that's in the future.
All right.
A long, long future.
Hopefully, long future. You never know.
What does
That's
that
all we can
mean?
ever hope for.
What? You don't casually think about your own mortality every once in a while?
No.
Sometimes I do, but most of the time, I just keep trying to live.
Well, living's always the best thing.
Well,
Life
I
is
suppose.
pain.
It's complicated for sure.
Nizip, do you want to talk about this?
Just what life is. That's how we know we're alive.
apparently that's not the case for everyone. Wild, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. It shouldn't be constant pain. Life, well, yes, can be very painful, but you should also not be in constant turmoil. That shouldn't be the value of someone's life. Like,
Yeah.
you should have some positives in there. Enjoy it.
Megan says, perhaps pain is pain is a sign of the living, but joy is the sign of those who are truly alive.
Bars.
Fair.
Straight up bars.
Boss? Hey.
What?
Well.
What?
I accidentally activated this. Don't mind me.
Oh wow!
don't know
a
what
beautiful
that-
table.
I don't know what that is, so carry
That's
on.
a future-esque problem.
Well, all I know is I'm glad I've got you guys to, just talk. If I am struggling,
Yeah,
you all-
absolutely.
you all have very unique advice, so it's really broadened how I think about things.
Good perspective to have.
Yeah.
Megan's lens kind of like focuses.
That's intimidating.
Always happy to help expand horizons, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Indeed.
I mean, you've got an infinite mind, Tig.
Tag shrugs. Listen, sometimes you just have to have honest conversations about why murder isn't necessarily bad all the time.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, that's self-defense, am I right?
Mm.
You are.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Good. Glad we're on the same page.
Self-defense, nourishment, it's all a huge cycle.
Mm-mm.
It's a cycle of life.
Whoa, you can sing?
Sometimes.
Oh my god.
Not very well. I could
getting the-
whistle.
We're getting the band back
Yeah.
together.
As you say, you can whistle. Carolina looks up, looks down, looks back up, notices your beak. How?
It's different. It works a little differently with a Sarakakra. It's more of like a trill.
Like a chirp.
Just adjusting the vocal cords to kind of more mimic the chirping and make it more of a whistly noise.
Oh. That's lovely.
All right,
Man.
says Carolina, going back to doodling in her map notes.
Nyx will go to sleep, but say to themselves, man, I wish I could have a fire I could just hug.
All right, and with that,
I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah,
Megan walks up to the fire a little bit. Heats up. Lets the heat soak into her like her metal chassis for a bit, and then walks over to Nyx, kind of like, not the same, but
Oh, can I put my hand on you?
Megan nods.
Put this hand on. Oh. Ooh.
It's not
That's
like
nice.
it's not like extremely. It's not like cast iron skillet hot. It's just like, because it's so cold, you hear
Yeah.
it. Tss.
Oh. You're really nice, Megan.
Megan nods. Her lens kind of like whirs again.
Okay, I won't be here too long, and then just falls asleep on Megan.
Megan kind of cradles Nyx.
Love it.
And then goes on watch.
All right, it's watching time.
Wow, I am not
Again?
seeing very much
Boy.
today.
Oh wow.
I guess I'm too busy. I guess I'm too busy coddling Nyx to
Yeah.
really notice much.
You're too
Go to
busy
sleep.
being hot.
Leo,
I know what I said. Anyway.
you want some of this roblessy?
All right. Did we ever establish second watch?
No, who's taking it?
I suppose.
Christ.
Oh my god. These are not nice dice.
Listen, I said I would take watch. I didn't say I'd do a good job of it.
I'm just imagining spitefully doing a bad job on watch on purpose.
Too busy tuning loot.
You're right. And third watch.
What the fuck?
Nice.
Everyone.
I see not.
We got triple twos. Look at
Triple
that.
twos.
Wow, yeah.
Let's see. What are the odds of this happening? Let's see. 1 out of 20 times 1 out of 20 times 1 out of 20.
That's a lot.
That's 1 in 8,000, I think.
Amazing.
Hey, roll enough dice. It's gonna happen.
All
I
right.
should buy a lottery ticket, except because this is bad luck. Astronomically bad luck.
So, you wake up as the sun rises in the desert, and it gets much, much hotter than it was at night. And as you do, you are faced with two realizations and obstacles in your trek through the desert. Firstly, that, along with it being hot, today there is a dust storm that is kicking up. So sand is flying everywhere, and visibility is very difficult. Yeah. Second, even without a dust storm, trekking through the desert with a cart and wheels in it is difficult. The cart's wheels get stuck, and traction is harder to get. So, anything that is on wheels with the party is going to be moving at 2/3 speed.
Poor old Gus.
Poor old
Oh,
Gus.
poor old Gus. Let's see.
Alright. And I'm just gonna roll one more thing as you get started on the dust storm. Oh, the good news though, Carolina is with you, so she can clear up more of the map as you get close to unrevealed tiles.
Ooh.
Oh, excellent. Well, let's head straight down south, I guess.
Alright. You head straight down south, and early in the morning, as you go that way, you see a large figure flying, southward ahead of you. It looks like some kind of flying lion, essentially, heading southward.
Wait a minute. Could it be
Uh-oh.
a quest that we have had for the longest time?
A manticore.
Could this be the
Awesome.
magical?
Is it a manticore?
Is it?
Make a nature check for me, please.
Sure. 18.
18. You've heard a lot of manticores because of their vague relations with dragons and, the rivalry between them. Makes you just think, lion pretty!
Ooh.
Yeah. You know that manticores typically have, scorpion tails with thorns on the end. This one appears to have just a straight-up regular lion tail from what you can see through the sand. Your best guess would be that this is a sphinx.
Oh.
Huh.
Wait, Sphinx have wings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ty kind of looks up, wipes some grit out of their eyes, and just no, false alarm. Probably just a sphinx. There's no, pointy bits.
Wait, Sphinx
So-
exist?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. I thought that was just a story.
I
Well,
mean,
stories
have
come
to
from
come from somewhere. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But,
Well, we can't rely on the old what locks on four legs in the morning thing because everybody knows them. Everybody knows that one. All
Oh,
the Sphinxes
no.
probably know that one. They probably talk about that one on Sphinx Twitter.
Sphinx Twitter.
The other day, I just had someone walk up to me and say, "It's man," out of the blue. Like, bro, I'm just having my coffee. I didn't even ask you anything.
The audacity of adventurers these days.
Mm-hmm.
Are Sphinx usually I don't know, particularly territorial or aggressive?
So continuing the 18, they can be territorial, but only in very specific territories, like in places that they guard. This one just appears to be on the move, towards something to the south.
Guess it's just on Sphinx errands.
What if it's guarding the tower?
Did it fly past the tower?
You haven't gotten to the tower yet, so you don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
Well, just in case, the answer is probably not man.
Sounds like future us's problem.
It would
Indeed
be really
does.
funny, though. It would be really funny. But unfortunately, probably not. Anyway, let's keep moving.
All right. You continue on your trek through the desert, and finally you see something poking out on the horizon through the whirling sand and the blistering heat. A tower full of stone scaffolding and wooden and stone makeshift bridges leading towards it, and you wonder why until you see the bridges are overhanging this giant pit that falls down towards a long slope of sand that you can't quite see the bottom of. The tower itself is stone and hanging in the middle of this pit, and you don't know where the bottom of the tower is, but you can, squinting up, see the top and see the door that leads inside.
Yay, we did it.
The entrance is on the top?
The bridge leads up to the entrance. So
Okay.
there's there's a door in the middle of the tower, basically. So imagine if you entered the tower at floor 30 instead of floor 1, essentially.
Oh, gotcha. Interesting.
All right.
All right.
So, you enter the tower, closing the door behind you to avoid blowing in more sand and dust and getting a bit of a break from the biting heat outside. Before you, there stands a door with 4 locks on it and 4 passageways that split off in various directions. From left to right, they are basically going down 4 separate corridors.
Okay, 4 locks, 4 passageways.
Any writing, inscriptions, anything like that?
Make a perception check for me, please.
Sure thing.
just Tiger, all of us?
Any of you can, but I will be making tension pool rolls.
Oh, okay. Unroll.
I'll just do the one because you were warned in mid-roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, we both rolled an 11.
Wow.
It's a very consistent game.
Mm-hmm. So, hidden in some archways, like on the ceiling of some of these passageways, there's carved dwarven writing. Just a simple words rather than full-on sentences in dwarven. So, left to right, the leftmost passage reads stone. The second passage reads crosses. And it's going down to this one. The third one reads statues. And the fourth one reads mind.
Oh, gee, I wonder what mine could be.
Stone crosses statue's mind. Wonder if this is another case of pick a path. I guess.
These
Or we
ones seem
have
a
to
bit
do all
more
of them.
vague. Mine's
Well-
more obvious, but
Nizip, you're the one who's going to be opening doors. Hopefully. What's speaking to you?
I mean, for me, mind is the one that speaks the most to me, but that's because that's what I specialize in.
Well, it's your prerogative, I guess.
Right, mind.
All right.
I go to the door labeled mind and try and open it.
It's a passageway, but
Oh.
yeah, the passage. So basically, once you walk a little bit into the passageway and look up, that's where the thing that reads mind is.
Gotcha.
But you go down the passageway of the mind. Inside, or rather at the end of the passageway as it curves and winds around a tower, there is a darkened chamber, and inside of it sits a sphinx. She is
Oh.
she is covered in a bit of sand, which she's dusting off from her wings, and she, once you enter the chamber, she snaps her leonine head to attention and just stares ahead with piercing white eyes. Travelers, you seek a key upward.
Yes.
I shall test you then. You must solve my riddles. There are 5 in total. 4 correctly, you get passage. 5 correctly, I shall give you a boon from my treasury.
Right.
and
Okay.
volume below.
Then you shall face my wrath.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's. We shoot for that bonus, but prioritize getting these correctly.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Now, the riddles. I fly without wings. I cry without eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I?
Is it a cloud? You guys think it's a cloud?
It's like, I want to clarify, if we say what we're thinking, are you going to hold that against us, or do we have to lock in our answer first?
Yeah,
Lock
we're
in your
discussing
answer.
Fly without
Okay.
wings, cry without eyes,
Yeah,
darkness
so
without eyes.
So
Yeah.
my
Sounds-
thought is cloud.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah,
You know, they
agree.
fly across the
Sounds-
sky.
Sounds correct.
Yeah.
Specifically rain cloud because
Yeah.
I don't know how specific the Sphinx wants, but
Yeah.
So
Alright.
we want to go with that?
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Rain
Cloud.
cloud, yeah.
Rain cloud.
Truth accepted. Riddle the
Alright.
second. I am always in front of you, but cannot be seen. What am I?
Oh, that's big.
The
Remember?
future?
Remember the-
Yeah, like the immediate thought
Ooh.
was like future for me.
Yeah, that sounds good, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the future.
Truth accepted.
Okay. All right, we're so far 2 for 2.
Good.
Question the third. Riddle the third, even. It's been a day.
Some
I-
dust storm, huh?
Traffic was awful.
E.
I am the beginning of the end, and the end of time and space. What am I?
Sorry, I just pictured fucking Markiplier. E.
Wait, somebody get let me get the picture.
Truth accepted. Riddle the fourth. I have a face, but no eyes. A tongue, but no mouth. A spine, but no bones. I can tell you stories, but I can't hear you. What am I?
A book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Hang on.
Wait,
That was-
might have to go through it again because I had spine and immediately thought of book.
Yeah, because like it tells
Yeah.
stories. You can't like cannot hear. So it's like the book would.
Unless the book's sentient. We haven't met a sentient
I-
book
How
yet.
many
don't think-
sentient
I-
books do you find?
I don't think
Not
we have
yet.
to. I don't think we have to consider it too deeply.
Could you
Well,
repeat it just once?
I have a face, but no eyes. A tongue, but no mouth. A spine, but
Oh.
no bones. I can tell you stories, but I can't hear you. What am I?
Okay, so tongue can also mean language, which books are written in.
Oh.
Hmm.
I
So
don't know. Like, I
Books have a
wouldn't
s-
consider... Sorry, go ahead.
Because like the face could be the cover, the spine would be like obviously the spine of the book, and then the tongue would be the language that the book is written in. Tells stories, which are what is written in the book, but cannot hear, because it's an object, and unless you're like an academic annotating in the book, you can't hear your thoughts.
I guess what I'm being stuck on is, like, the other ones are... I don't know. I wouldn't consider a book to usually have a face, personally, but if you think that would apply to the cover, then...
In a way.
Because like the only thing that like has specifically has like the only other thing I could think of that has like specifically a face is a clock, which doesn't work here because a clock doesn't have a spine.
You can't tell stories.
Yeah. Hmm.
What's a clock tell us? The time. Hey, clock, can you tell me a story? It's 3 a.m.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Yeah. Well, I'll vote on book, but if you guys aren't sure,
We want to go with book.
I'm just drawing a blank on anything else.
If it wasn't book, what do you think it would be?
Hmm.
Let's try to think this through. Not saying anybody's correct or incorrect. I just want to make sure that we are
That's
getting our
fine.
thought processes all
Yeah.
in.
Take your time.
Like-
I've all the time in the world.
Thank you.
Like, what would one describe as having a face?
Yeah, the only other thing that comes to mind is the whole clock face thing.
So then that doesn't fit with anything else.
Yeah. and then there's like a tongue, but
The other
only-
thing, is
Mhm.
like think about it in terms of geometry. A book is usually a prism. So like the prism has faces.
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah. The other thing is the face is also face also refers to like the surface of a thing. So like front of the front cover of a book.
Well,
The other thing that kind of comes to mind is a face with no eyes, a spine with no bones, like a mountain, like a mountain face, and spine of a mountain range. But
Then the tongue
then
doesn't work.
it's yeah.
Here's the other
And
thing. Books are written in a typeface.
True. They are
So-
written in a tongue, so
Yes. Using a tongue, a language, and have a spine, which is the spine of a book, which keeps it bound together.
okay.
So
Yeah.
I think book. We'll go with book.
Truth accepted.
Hell yeah!
All right, let's go for that bonus.
Riddle the fifth. I have a ring but no finger, a hole but no center, a shape but no form. What am I?
Ring but
Sorry,
no finger.
A ring with no finger. What was the second part? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, can you repeat that?
I have a ring but no finger, a hole but no center, a shape but no form. What am I?
A shape but no form.
Well, it's not college ruled paper. That doesn't exist in this world.
What comes to mind? A ring but no finger kind of reminds me of, I don't know, like a bell or something like that.
It'd just be a circle, but like, because like it's a circle is like a definition of a thing. It doesn't necessarily like things can be in the shape of a circle, but a circle itself is a geometrical concept.
But a circle does have a center to it.
True, it does. So let's go through our options here. You were saying something about a bell.
Yeah, a
Well,
bell's ring, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
but a bell does have a form, though.
Yeah.
Shape but no. Ooh, I like this one.
What do you think? What are you thinking?
I'm not thinking anything yet.
Okay. You can see why this one's the bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's tough.
And that is, of course, assuming we've gotten the other four correct.
Which, I mean, truth accepted,
Yeah,
right?
truth
So-
accepted.
Well, he could just be accepting that as our truth for the answer, whether it's correct or not.
I
I
don't
will
think
say,
it's
out of character from someone who's watched Nightmare, it does mean you've got it right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that deep. Unlike this ring puzzle. Let's see.
I'm just always paranoid.
Oh no, you're fine.
I know, right? When you're working with people who always want to subvert expectations.
Yeah. I'd get that if it was like answer accepted, locked and loaded.
Ring
Shape
with
with
no
no
hole, no
form
center,
that's tripping
shape
me
but
up
no
here.
form. Yeah, that's a weird one. So it must be a concept, right? It must
that-
be a concept.
Would be the idea, I believe.
Yeah.
It's like most things I'm thinking about only like have like one or two of these criteria, but not all three.
Yeah. So it has to be a concept. Ring with no finger. Hole with no center. Shape but no form.
what is a hole with no center? Because that's what's throwing me off.
Yeah.
Because inherently it feels like if you have a hole, it has a center to it.
Can't be a donut because donuts have a form.
Yeah, unless it's something like I don't know, a hole as in just emptiness, general emptiness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm considering music, but it might be a little bit. The thinking might be a little bit too much. So like, what I'm thinking is like,
hole, and shape.
when you hear music, like you gotta. It has a ring to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where music fits with the whole part.
When you look at musical notation, the whole note
Yeah.
is an empty ring with no center, and you can shape you kind of like shape music. It doesn't show up like in a physical form, but when you play it, you're always told to shape it. But here's the caveat: that might be expecting too much of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Because I'm breaking out like even if this is basic music theory, it's still music theory. We can't expect all of us to have studied music theory.
Unless it's whole with like a W.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Whole
Yeah.
note. That's why I said whole note.
Hole with no center. Oh yeah, because then obviously it'd have no center with this hole.
Right.
Yeah.
I will look at Swift and see if she has any insight.
You're looking to me for insight.
Yes, because funnily enough, Swift, sometimes you have great insight.
I think the old.
Oh,
Are you sure about that?
No.
I think there are only a couple of holes that Swift cares about, and I don't think they're the ones we're looking for.
Swift smirks.
I mean, all of like the better things that fit seem to do with sound anyway, so like I'm not against music as an answer.
Hey, this is just a bonus question anyway. We can roll with music.
I know, but a boon would be nice.
It would, but we've been doing fine.
Ring with no finger, hole with no shape.
I'm still not sure about the hole with no center part of the music question,
Yeah.
of the music answer though, because if it were like a play on the homonym or homophone, that is,
Right.
then I feel like that require a little bit more thinking than most riddles would. So we'll keep music on the table as an option, but let's see if we can think of something better.
Sphinx shakes off some more dust, gets into a lying down position.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time, I'm just getting comfortable.
Thank you. Yes, of course.
Fucking nuts. We don't have to worry about being eaten right now, but we just gotta think. We just have some fun ruminating on this. Obviously, not spending the entire session here, but
Right.
Right.
I surely hope not.
Yeah.
The answer is scream!
Ha.
Let's see.
I'm stuck on like bell or something similar.
Mhm.
It's the sound thing.
Yeah. It feels like it has something to do with sound / music. Music is on the table as like a basic answer.
Yeah, but the problem is a bell does have a center.
It does have a center. It is a physical object with a center.
Ring, a hole, and a shape. Ring the whole shape. I'm a genius.
I'll ring on my hole till I shape.
Oh no.
Well, My thinking has come up with music. You guys see if you can. You guys see if you can come up with anything else.
Yeah,
I'm blank.
Do you
yeah,
want
I think
to?
music fits more.
Do you want to try for a hint and increase the tension pool, or are you gonna go with music?
We're in the middle of the pool, so it would be worth it, I think.
I can try.
All right,
Just as like a comfort thing.
go for it. Intelligence check me, baby.
18.
Oh, that was so close to an nat 20 on my head.
All right, 18. You don't think that this has anything to do with sound?
Blech.
Okay.
No
Music is off the table.
sound.
Balls.
Okay.
Music is off the table. So let's see. Ring with no finger, hole with no
Thank
center.
God for that roll.
Yeah, we would have. Well, you know, we're fine, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice to get that. It'd be nice to get that bonus.
Yeah.
Now let's try to think of the rest of it though, because I don't want to accidentally cause the building to fall down upon us over a bonus.
What else has rings? Planets,
ring?
I guess.
Yeah.
No.
Tree has rings.
Don't make us do planets again.
But
Oh,
trees have a
true.
form.
Yeah.
Trees have a form.
Yep.
Mm.
That's the problem. Most things that have a ring have a form.
Yeah.
Ring with no finger, hole with no center. Shape with no form.
Can you shape? Not make it a form.
Shape but no form is what's tripping me up.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. What comes to mind
Yeah,
is like
kids.
shadows or something like that.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
doubt it has anything to do with geometry.
Yeah, says Carolina. Shape but no form suggested something abstract.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was thinking that.
yep. So
An eclipse, perhaps?
that's still
Shape
that is still a
with
physical thing. That is
Yeah.
it is a phenomenon, but it is physical.
But at the same time, it's not, because it is the light itself
Mhm.
which is projected in the shape of a circle.
Yeah.
And when it is a lunar eclipse, especially,
Oh.
it projects a ring.
Oh yes, a ring around the celestial object, around the sun/moon.
But then it
Well,
still
I don't
has a
know.
center in theory.
Does it? Because it needs
Because
the two celestial bodies to make it happen, or
Mhm.
3.
we're back to astronomy again.
Yeah.
God.
Astronomy's tripping us up again. Although I do. Okay, so it's a hole in the sky. An eclipse is like, it can be seen as a hole in the sky, but it's not an actual hole because
Right.
like it's just a shadow. So it doesn't necessarily. It's not necessarily a physical thing with a physical center.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know if that's too
Yeah.
much of a leap. I don't know if that's too much of a leap in thinking.
It's
Being
if
said,
it's not like if it's not sound related, then
yeah,
like something that comes to like light and shadow kind of make a bit more sense
Mhm.
in that way.
Mhm.
yeah. Because like if we take center to mean something physical, like
Hmm.
and form to mean something physical, like we see the shape of the circle, we see the shape of like the circle, the shadow being cast on the moon by the Earth. It creates a hole in the sky, or like, but not an actual real hole.
Right.
Like obviously, you know, the ring, the corona around the sun's corona,
Yeah.
visible behind the shadow. So And I'm gonna be real. It seems more like a riddle answer to me. It seems more like a
Yeah.
riddle answer to me.
Yeah.
We can go with an eclipse.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right, Edric. We'll go with eclipse.
An eclipse.
The Sphinx looks up, pauses, and starts to consider. Acceptable.
Okay.
Let's
So,
fucking go.
Wait, was there another answer?
Yes. Circle was the truth I sought.
Are you what the fuck?
I had it first time, darn it!
Yeah, we thought too hard.
What?
We thought too hard.
Well, how does
You
it take
were like,
no-
hey, circles of a center.
Well,
Like, oh,
because
yeah, you're probably
it's
right.
it's two dimensional, so it doesn't have like a form.
Ah!
Yeah.
Nice.
Dang it! I had it the first time. Darn.
Well played.
No, our answer was still a circle, just a very specific
Yeah.
circle.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? It was a circle.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sphinx.
Your
Yeah, those
answer-
are good ones. Thank you.
The answer fits the criteria.
Okay.
But as it was not the exact answer, I shall only give you half of the treasure.
Aw.
Oh, okay.
That's
Very
all right.
generous
We're
I
of
just-
guess
you.
that's fair.
The Sphinx swooshes her tail out from behind her, and there is like a cylindrical case, almost quiver-sized, with 5 sand-covered javelins in it, and dangling along one of them on a ring is a key.
Excellent.
Good.
We have to snap one of these javelins in half to take it. Or
No, you can just like lift up the key ring.
No. Is the javelins our bonus? Do we have to like snap one in half, or is it a set of 5 out of 10?
It's a set of 5 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Just had to make sure. Just had to make sure if this was calculated before or after it was revealed to us.
Yeah.
A price of half a javelin would be funny, but probably not practical. So we'll take what we get.
What is this? A javelin for ants?
Cool, right?
Just attach some fletching to the back of it, and then it's just an arrow.
Yeah.
Thick
Hey,
arrow.
hey, Zidane, you want a thick arrow?
Extra
Like a-
thick.
Oh
Oh, please don't make Zidane say that.
no!
Yeah. Dear
Well,
Anne,
thank you for
today
your time.
I made Zidane
Yeah.
say extra thick, but yes. Go in peace, travelers.
Again, thanks to Sphinx.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sphinx.
All right.
All right. Well, let's use that key.
You go back down the passageway to the central chamber, test the key in the locks. Click. One of the 4 locks opens.
All right. Next chamber. Where do we want to go
Alright.
next?
Let's just go counterclockwise, statue.
Okay.
All right. So you head down the statues pathway. It splits into 2 different directions down this passageway. Yeah, just
I really hate this because the answer I always want to do is split the party, but I know we shouldn't.
I mean, we could, but
I'm going left.
all right.
Left it is.
All right, let's go left.
Mhm.
Everybody,
You-
file down.
You head left and go into an intricately carved room with a heavily detailed marble floor in it. Upon entering the room, you find 5 imposing marble statues standing resolute. One representing a human, an elf, a dwarf, a gnome, and a tiefling. At the center of the room is an arrangement of 5 floor slots, each intricately designed for a specific statue. Upon closer inspection looking at the statues, you notice there are inscriptions on each statue. So the human statue reads, "The dwarf is southeast from me."
oh god.
The dwarf statue proclaims, "The elf is northwest from me." The gnome statue states, "The elf is west from me." The elf statue states, "The dwarf is southeast from me." And the tiefling statue states, "The dwarf is east from me."
Okay, and that fucked it all.
Right. Could you write that down for us, please?
Yeah, let me copy paste it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right.
I had it all, and then the tiefling messed it up.
Right. Let me open up my screen so that I can so that I can show you all my art program so that we can think about this together. Let me just make a copy of all these guys really quickly so that you can just move them around. There's the guy, the human. Human.
I don't. This. The.
Gotta pull out my
All right.
something to draw on.
Is it.
Okay.
Like, I hate to ask, but the tiefling says the dwarf is east from me?
Yes.
Oh, wait, no,
Yes.
east, not west. I have it all. Sorry.
Okay.
I have it all. I already know the answer, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Go
Yeah.
over it. Don't want to.
Oh.
do share.
If you want to draw this out just to make sure I'm not messing it up, top left is elf, top right is gnome, middle is human, bottom left is tiefling, bottom right is dwarf.
How did you know that?
Because I just saw it in my head and that's where they all lined up.
Wow.
Yeah,
you're
there are
so
only a
good.
few ways to go on diagonals, so
Mhm.
Yep.
I didn't even get a chance to think about it.
I was fully prepared to just like, hey.
Yeah, it's like I thought the tiefling messed it up, but I'm really bad at east and west, and so I was like, oh, it messed it up, and then I say it out loud. It's like, oh wait, no, it,
Like,
it still
wait a
fits.
minute.
It's right.
Waste.
Click. Whirr. The statues snap into place. The arm of the human statue rotates behind his head and then rotates back outward, outstretched, holding half of a key.
Oh,
We got another puzzle to solve in this place.
Well, we got to go
Right
back and then go down the
passage.
right.
All right.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Yes. Let's head over.
Yeah.
woo.
No use dilly dallying.
So, you go down the other passageway in the statue path, and before you, there are 5 huge stone dwarven statues. Their eyes light up, and they speak in unison. Underneath all of us, there are holes. One leads to passage onward. The rest lead to your doom. 4 of us are telling the truth. 1 of us is lying. Ask us and find out. Move us and be saved or doomed. If you are not strong enough to move us, punishment awaits.
Oh.
All right. Which, if
So-
I was to ask any of the other guys, what would they say?
they're in like a line.
Yeah,
Yes?
they're in a line left to right.
Do we get
Okay.
more than one question?
We only have one other statement.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
Well,
if it's
so-
from right to left, I kind of want to ask the leftmost one. If like the hole is to the hole is to the left. Because I guess
All right.
well
Okay.
because it's not there, but it's not like it can tell the truth, right? So
Well, it depends if it's the one that's lying, because 4 tell the truth, 1 lies.
And it's a little bit more complicated than asking, hey, what do the other guys say? Because,
Well-
there's 5 of them.
Well, no, we still could, because we could just go left to right and go, what would the middle one tell me is the pathway onwards?
Wait, is there 4 of them
Oh.
or 5?
There are 5.
5.
5. Okay, cool.
5.
So if we just
Sorry,
go left to right, one of them's going to have a different answer, and that means all the rest are telling the truth.
Okay. Let's ask. What do
But-
the other guys say to the middle?
Yeah, but if we ask all of them what the middle one would say, we only have like one statement from each of them, right? To use, so like we could figure out which one is lying that way, but we still won't know which one has the hole under it, right?
So
I
it
think-
would work unless the middle one is the one that lies. We would know which one it is unless the middle one is the one that lied.
Hmm.
Because if the middle one tells the truth, we would go through and ask each of them what the middle one would say. Assuming the middle one tells the truth, they would all say that X has the path onwards, except for one of them, which would say he would say Y has the path onwards, so we know X is the path onward. Unless if the one in the middle is lying, then he himself would say differently, and then it would still be the answer.
But we can only ask one question.
We get one
Is it-
question total.
Yeah, that seems to be the. Alex, is it one question total or one question per one?
To clarify, the statues said we only have one more response. Make an Arcana check to try and decipher what that means. I won't even have this be a tension pool one.
Oh,
I would
good.
love to.
Why not?
15.
This,
Hey, nice.
The statues appear to have a
Cool.
series. Oh, okay, yeah, wow. 15 and 22. The statues appear to have a series of magic mouth spells cast on them, so it's pre-recorded messages. Asking them specific questions will get you the same message from the statues every time. So, you guess that they have 3 messages. 2 that they share, which is the explanation of the puzzle, and then we only have one other message. And then the 5 statues each have one more individual message each.
I see.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Okay, alright. Well, shall
So,
we investigate what each one has to say from left to right then?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's check what these guys have to
Okay.
say.
Alright, left to right.
Mario.
You ask the statues. Statue number 1 from the left. The correct passage is right from me. Statue number 2. The correct passage is left from me. Statue number 3. The statue left of me is lying. Statue number 4. The correct passage is left from me. Statue number 5. The correct passage is not me or the middle statue.
Hmm.
All right.
Wrote that all down. Let's figure it out.
And that was left to right.
Left to right, yes.
Okay, cool. And one of them's telling the truth?
One is
lying.
lying.
One
One
is
is
lying.
lying.
Okay. Brilliant.
All right.
Which contradicts.
So obviously 5, which is the rightmost one, is not correct. Because that's not leftmost of any. That's not left of anything.
Okay, so
Well, that
the
one.
question becomes, is the middle statue telling us the truth or a lie?
Hmm.
Okay, so if the statue, So if statue 1 is correct, then and statue 2 are correct, those are contradictory statements because there's no statue in between them.
Yeah.
It
So it'd have to be one of those that's
it
lying.
is number 2.
Number 2 is lying.
Yeah, 'cause-
or number.
Number 2 is the path onwards.
Oh.
Because if we assume
that
number
makes
3 is
sense.
telling the truth, then number 2 is lying, so we ignore that statement. It's right from number 1, left of number 4, and it's not the middle one, so it's number 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That checks out. And then we all die. No, I'm kidding. All right. We'll take door number 2, or hole number 2.
All right. Make an athletics check for me, please.
The bardic inspiration. Take a d6, baby.
I will do that. Yes. I am chonky enough where that probably.
Nice. All right. Megan, you take your hulking robot frame over to the second statue and push it. It grinds against the stone floor and reveals a hole beneath it. It is a very shallow hole, and underneath it is half a key.
Ah, excellent. Let's put these keys together and head back to the central room.
Snap.
Oh, yep, pass him. Okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah. With the snap of your fingers, you cast Mending on the key. They snap together.
Hell yeah.
Well done.
Yes.
Yeah. And heading back into the central chamber, you test the key in the locks. Another one opens. 2 locks left and 2
All
passages
right.
left.
All right, let's head
On
down the next
to
one over.
crosses.
All right. So, you head down the next passageway and head into a carved and roughly polished wooden room. As you step into the room, your gaze is drawn to 4 wooden crosses, each adorned with colored edges on the ends of each of the 4 jutting out parts. Simultaneously, you notice a drawing on the floor, an array of colored dots arranged in a specific pattern. Once it loads,
You.
yes! It's back, motherfuckers!
Have you seen this puzzle before? Besides when it was accidentally flashed to us?
No,
That
that was
accidentally flashed to us. That was it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we think we need to position the crosses in specific places?
Can we move the crosses?
You can move the crosses. I can move the crosses at least, so tell me where you want them moved.
Gotcha.
I see.
Alright.
Can we
I'll
rotate?
break out. I'll break out the notes again.
Okay, so can the crosses be rotated?
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so this cross goes right here, rotating it once clockwise.
Ping the cross for me, please.
This one.
Okay.
That one. Oh, because that's yellow. I thought that was green.
Oh yeah, I thought that was green as well. Well,
Yellow.
I
I
believe.
think this one would go here.
Yeah.
And then rotated so the green matches.
Yeah.
Oh, that. This one here, if you rotate it counterclockwise, would go here.
And this one would go here if you counterclockwise at once.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, it's just already aligned.
That wasn't where I thought it would go.
All right. With careful consideration and a keen eye for detail, you position each wooden cross in alignment with the colored edges, as guided by the floor drawing. In response to this arrangement, a radiant glow emanates from the crosses. The colors on the edges seem to synchronize with the pattern on the floor, creating this, tableau of light, and the room itself seems to acknowledge the accomplishment with a ding ding ding. And actually, I have a celebration button. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a
Oh, lovely.
celebration.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. As a hidden compartment on the floor uncovers, revealing another key.
All right.
Yay.
Great.
Oh, that was easy. Let's go.
Great.
On to stone.
All right.
Going it is.
You move into another chamber, and before you, it's pretty plainly decorated, carved out of stone, and there is a pedestal on the far end of the room with a key on it. Between you and the pedestal, but off to the side of the room, there is a large stone statue carved like a dwarf, whose eyes light up, and it steps upward, drawing a stone axe and holding it in a combative position. There is a series of notes dropped on the floor in front of you.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's
Let's read them.
Yeah. Digging through the notes, there's a bunch of scribbled writings about the creation of a golem and how it is apparently an impervious weapon that cannot be defeated in mere combat. And the final note is written on yellowed paper with splotches of blood on it, reading, "I did it! I created the most powerful guardian, made from stone and solid as the hardest of metals. But it has one annoying and quite funny weakness. Don't ask me why, it just is." And then, at the bottom, written in all caps, "Use this!"
What? Blood?
Paper?
Or just no. Yeah.
Oh! Scissors!
Oh my god.
Scissors!
Oh my god.
All right, let's shake the paper menacingly at it.
You shake the paper menacingly at the golem. It backs away. It is afraid to approach.
Yeah.
I would like to continue shaking this paper menacingly as we approach the key and grab it.
All right, you do so. The golem dares not engage with the paper.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Incredible.
right. Yeah, step back.
Wow, Megan, that is very aggressive.
That wasn't Megan speaking. That was me playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fronting the paper at the golem, you just go into the room, grab the key, and then walk right on out.
Nice.
All right.
Megan says, "It's wrong."
So,
That was so funny.
returning back to the central chamber, you unlock the last of the locks. And as you do, a door swings wide open into a chamber with several pieces of scaffolding and a sign in Dwarven reading "Elevator." Note: this elevator goes to the elevator to roof access. Is not actual roof access. I didn't design this thing.
Well, let's take it.
Yeah.
All right. So, you get in an elevator, pulling a lever up, and it slowly zooms you. It slowly starts, but then vroom, zooms you upward through several layers of scaffolding and shafts before it slows to a stop. Ding! Opens in a landing site in this 20-foot cubic chamber with an 8-foot and 10-foot square locked trap door in the center of the floor. The trap door has roof access painted on it. However, this trap door has no keyholes on it. There is a lever sticking out of the south wall with its handle pointing in the up position, and a 3-inch wide red button built into the wall next to the lever. Above it, a poem and a fresco are painted on the wall.
Poem.
Okay.
What is it?
Alright, the poem reads, "7 floors down, the iron guard fumes. Between 3 liquids, 2 burning, but 1 spells its doom. There's also a skeleton, shiny coins, and cool air. You'll need 2 of 3, and the 3rd for the spare. The gilded door's lock is hungry for bone, formed into a key of cooled firestone. The key's mold sits in the lifting floor, where the guardian stands. Just bone, stone, and no more. 1 liquid washes all else down the drain, leaving only the key and the guardian slain. The coins are a prize if you clear the way, but you've only one chance, or they'll melt away. If you fail, we refill the zones, but we're low on skeletons, so we'll need your bones. To move the lift car, just pump the lever. Once for each floor, bottom to top, nothing too clever. Hit the red button to open lift doors. Figure it out, and the key prize is yours. Then move up through the door of gold. More adventure awaits the clever and the bold.
So we have to go back down.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's one of these puzzles.
All right. So we got water,
Oh!
acid, bones, and
Oh, it's a
money.
phone app puzzle.
It's a phone app puzzle.
Yeah, I can't beat level 9!
Can we get
Oh
the
my God.
riddle written out, please?
yeah, that helped.
Sure, I'll copy paste it. It might show up in several messages, though.
That's
Okay.
fine.
We just need to see
Actually,
the
hold
whole
that thought.
thing.
I'm gonna go to the loo real quick.
Oh, there it is. Awesome.
Okay.
We need 2 of 3 and the third for the spare. The gilded door's lock is hungry for bone. The air, I assume, is in the empty vent or the empty shaft.
Possibly.
Seems like it.
Yeah, floor 1 seems like it would be the cool air.
Formed into a key of cooled firestone.
Key of cold firestone.
Alright, so
15 Guardian stands, just bone stone.
one liquid water all those down the main guardians.
So it sounds like we would need to go to lava, to water, to bones to have it where the guardian stands, just bone, stone, and no more. And then the acid will wash it all down the drain.
We only need 2 of the liquids.
Yeah.
And the
Huh.
third for the spare. Oh no, hold on. We only need 2 of the or actually, we'll need 2 of the 3 modified skeleton, shiny coins, and cool air grammatically. We do need the bones. Don't think we need the coins for the.
Well, the coins are a bonus.
Yeah.
The coins come last. Honestly.
Okay.
I mean,
So we presume the fire melts the iron guard, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we have metal, then bones, so that we have the fire and
The lava.
Okay,
The lava
yeah.
is.
Mhm.
yeah, and so then we'd have to cool that off. So that would
Yeah.
be either the water or
well, I feel like
cool
it's
air, right?
I feel like we turn the lava into stone with the water and then cool it with the air.
Okay.
Well, see, the water already cools the lava into stone anyway.
It would still be hot though.
I think cooled stone is just like, it
Yeah.
refers to hardened stone.
Yeah, just that specifically saying cooled firestone makes me think that you have to use the air to cool it down.
Liquid washes all else down the drain, leaving the key. Guardian slain. So you got to make the key out of the lava and something else. The lava and the skeleton.
I don't think the skeleton's relevant.
Well, I believe the skeleton is the second to last step, being in there to unlock the gold door.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But then it's where the guardian stands, just bone, stone, and oh yeah, because there'd only ever need to be stone or bone in there, is what it's saying.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we're supposed to use all components of the puzzle, since it would be weird to not require us to use some, it would be lava, water, air, acid, bone, gold.
Do we have to use the acid though? Because doesn't that wash everything away?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that would wash away the excess stone and the slain guardian, essentially.
Okay.
Okay, 3 liquids, 2 burning. So the burning ones are acid and the lava.
Yep.
1 spells its doom.
Which I feel like it's a case.
Since we're using the lava for the key, I presume the acid is what will kill the guardian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hence,
Yes.
I think we encase it in stone and that doesn't kill it, and then we have to use the acid to kill it and wash it away.
Okay. But the key wouldn't be damaged with the acid, would it?
I don't think so.
It said
I
it,
hope
said it would
not.
leave it. It said it would
Okay.
leave it, so leaving only the key and the guardian.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
Got it.
And then we just have the bones go in and
And then
then
the coins.
unlock the gold and then bring it up to us, and key and gold are ours.
All right.
Yeah?
Let's try it.
Sounds.
Let's do that.
sounds
So what was
good.
mm.
What?
What are your hangups?
So once the acid, to wash it away, we would have to take it up to the first floor, right? So it all like slide down.
Yeah, so it
Right?
drains. So
Okay.
It drains, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, drain
That's all I
everything
wanted to
first,
throw out.
and then get the coins.
Yes,
Hell
that's
yeah.
all I wanted to throw out.
All right.
All right.
So, the riddle does tell you that you pump it once for each floor up, and then hit the button to open the doors. So I will assume that you know what floors you're going to there. So stop me if I am getting this order wrong.
Okay.
So first, you pump it up to get the lava. Then you pump it up
Mm-hmm.
to get the water to cool the lava.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Then you pump it up, get the acid, and that's going to. Sorry.
Wasn't the
I'm
air
just-
first?
I
remember.
I feel like it wouldn't hurt anything to do the cooled air before the acid, just to be safe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, so lava, water to cool the acid, not to cool the acid, to cool the lava, turn to stone. Then pump it up, open it to the empty shaft for the cool air. Then pump it back down to the acid, washes away the stone. Pump it back to the empty shaft to dump the acid.
Mm-hmm.
Get the skeleton and the gold.
Yes.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
pump it back up.
Yes.
All right. Ding! The trapdoor opens up with an elevator that pops up full of a pile of gold coins and a skeleton. You
Well done.
look in the bottom and see there is a mold for a key. but no key.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So, you hear a voice in Dwarven say, "No, that won't do at all. Let's try that again." And the elevator doors close. None of you are inside it. Sinks back down.
Oh, well, at least we were rich for a second. Oh.
Okay, so the acid will melt away all the stone, including the key.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So
Yeah.
So
at least we didn't use up the skeleton.
So yeah, so in that case we would use the acid instead to kill the guardian, right? So then we
So-
could do lava bone water to cool it down and
So I feel like it would be what go acid, air, lava, water, skeleton, gold
Why do we need the air after the acid?
to dump it out,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, okay.
so that it's not in there for the stone to form,
Ah, right.
yeah.
and presumably it kills the golem at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two burning, but two burning, but only one spells its doom, so it might have to be the lava.
Yeah. we can try
See, acid. There's like acid. There's like the acid burning, and then there's like the lava, like the actual fire burning.
Yeah, but only one two burn, but only one spells its doom is what I'm saying. So I think
Yeah,
the
so we
acid
gotta
might
use-
not kill it.
Well, I think it's meant to be a case of so you don't just go lava and then water and then bone and then gold, because the lava won't kill it. So you have to have the extra step of the acid.
We need to have something. We need to have.
Okay.
We need to one. Yeah, we need to use one of them to kill the golem. Like
Okay. In that case, I think what you said earlier with the acid, air, and then do the stuff for the key.
Lava,
Yeah.
water, skeleton, gold.
Yeah.
well, no gold anymore. The coins are gone.
Okay.
All right, so the order is acid, lava, water, skeleton, gold.
Acid, air,
Air.
lava, water,
Okay,
skeleton, gold.
Okay, let's call air drain for right now.
Drain. Okay.
Okay.
Acid, drain, lava, water,
Okay.
bone, gold.
Yes.
Okay. Acid, drain, lava, water, bone, gold. And then once that order is done, you pump the elevator up to the surface. Ding! The doors open up to a solid slab of stone.
What the hell is this?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Didn't destroy it.
Let's try that again! The elevator closes, goes back down.
Thanks, dwarf.
Okay. So, the acid is necessary to break the stone away. What if the bones acted as a buffer between the acid and the key? How do we get the bones between the key and the between the key and the rest of the I have no idea, but that's a thought. Because the Gilded Doors lock does say it's hungry for bones, so we do need the bones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like with like the mold at the bottom of the platform, does it look like water would be drained out of it too, like if it's a depression, or like is that making sense?
It does
Like,
make
it's like,
sense. The only way to drain liquid out of the platform, as far as you know, is the drain corridor.
Okay. What I'm asking is, if it's like water, does it look like raising water up to the drain corridor would also empty the mold?
No. It looks like if something is in the mold, it will stay in the mold.
Okay.
Then why didn't it stay in the mold the first time?
Did you burn it away with the acid?
Yeah, because yeah.
But then how do we get rid of the rest of the stone?
I have no idea. That's why I'm saying like the bones need to be a buffer. But then how do we get the lava in, then the bones, and then more?
Yeah.
Well,
then
Okay,
lava?
I misspoke for the first puzzle attempt solution. There was just stone in the mold.
Oh. Okay.
Isn't that what we want?
Would that not have worked?
It didn't work.
Why?
So I guess we'd need to melt the bone into the stone first.
Well, no, because
or
'cause
into the lava first.
the bones are specifically for the gold, because it's the gilded door that is hungry for bone.
Is okay. Alex, does the gilded door refer to the trap door above us?
Yes.
Ooh!
Okay.
The Gilbert's
Oh.
lock is hungry for bone, formed into a key of cold firestone.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's where our assumptions were differing, because
Okay.
you more thought that the skeleton was needed for the gold in the chamber in the
Yeah.
fresco.
So would it then be bone, lava, water, acid, drain, gold?
I think so.
All right.
Well,
Mm.
again, not the gold anymore. It's gone.
You
It's
try
for the
the
principle of the matter.
you try the combination of bone, lava, water, acid, drain, gold. Sending it back up. Ding! The elevator is empty. You look in the mold. There is a mixed key of stone and bone in there.
Yay!
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Find it bullshit we lost the gold because we didn't melt it.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
Yeah, I know.
So technically the gold does not reset. So on the second puzzle, when you dropped in the lava, it did melt.
Yeah.
Well, then why did we take the gold the first time?
Elevator closed.
Is it closed?
Stupid dwarf.
It did warn you. They only had one chance to get the bonus.
It's okay, we have 5 sandy javelins.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what really
Yeah, yeah.
matters.
Oh yeah,
5 sandy javelins.
that's the true prize.
All right. You take the golden key and climb upwards to unlock the trapdoor up top. It opens, and the elevator extends enough to give you passage up onto the roof. And from here, as you activate the travel rune on the top of the desert tower, you behold the vast expanse of sand before you. Here indeed, in the desert, the most inhospitable region for people to live. But through all of that hardship, you see strength, endurance, the ultimate test of mankind, and other species kind, of course, to do their absolute best to survive against all odds. The strength of will and character fills you as you look across the desert sands.
What the hell is that?
Whoa.
And we will take a look over everything you can behold up here after the break. We will see
It's
you
hell.
all in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, and welcome back to D6 Tricks Legends of the Wildlands. We have just united another tower, and now, even though it's sandstormy, our heroes have something of a view of the desert around them.
All right.
Yeah.
You
The
guys
thing they
see
notice
what's
most obviously is this blackened corner
Yeah.
right here.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not hell, but
yeah. That looks
Pretty-
to
pretty
be
close.
a section of the desert where on the very southwestern tip, there's a lot of swirling sand around. But east of that is this big old stone and iron and some other kinds of metal city. So it looks to be pumping out a whole lot of smoke, and like the area immediately around it is blackened with sand and ash and whatnot. But it looks like civilization and not necessarily hell.
yes.
I don't know.
Boy.
It looks like hell to me.
hell to everyone except hell to Trill, but everyone else civilization.
It looks that's where the late stage capitalism's starting. Is that outpost to the east of us? It's also civilization, or is it just an outpost?
It looks like there is a line of civilization in the desert. So northeast of you, you can see like a small village in between 5 jagged obsidian pillars that are like from up above and squinting through the sand, arranged in vaguely the shape of a hand poking out of the ground, and the pillars are like its fingers. And
That's
then
not ominous at all. Okay.
southeast, next to a bit of water to actually support the place, a small oasis, looks to be some kind of town.
Do we want to go to Helltown or regular town next to an oasis?
Helltown.
Whoa, coming straight to the point. I mean, we could go here on the way.
It is a bit of a detour, but you know, do we need to stock up on anything? Is everybody good on water?
I think we're fine.
Anybody?
It would be about a 1-day detour.
Yeah, it's a
I mean,
Sure.
as far as Trill's concerned,
Alternatively-
one more day away from Helltown is welcome.
Alternatively, we could check out these ruins down here,
We could do that, yes.
which are on the way and might have some sick loot in them.
All right.
I'm sold.
Civilization, sick loot to Helltown, or well, I guess those are
Well,
only 2 choices.
I vote civilization only because they might be able to give us some warning about the ruins if there is trouble.
Oh, it'd be good to get some rumors about this area as well. Things to look out for.
All right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I do love a good rumor mongering.
All right. Well,
All
civilization it is, and then Helltown.
Yeah.
All right. So, you climb down the tower, get back settled up with old Gus in your cart, and trudge once more through the swirling sands until they finally stop and dusk arrives, and once more, you are in the cold desert night.
Ugh.
Well, fire us.
Fire rest and I wrap up in blankets.
All right. Well,
Comfy
I
rest.
assume that we're all setting up for camp and everything, so it's
Yep.
Yes.
take a look, see what we can see in the desert.
Sailor went to sea.
Finally!
Oh, nice!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Finally, some good watch.
All right. So, along with getting a pretty good look at the civilization southeast of you, to the point where you can see a way through less treacherous parts of sand and get there in a day rather than most of the rest of the tomorrow. Along with that, you can see the desert gets like rockier terrain towards the south, and you can spot some shiny crystals jutting out from rock formations further southways.
We'll relay this to everybody in the morning. There are some crystals, and some pretty crystals, and I don't know who's interested in that, but we'll see. Awesome.
All right. Who wants to do second watch?
Oh,
Sounds like
Drake.
Nyx's turn.
Yeah. Well, Nyx isn't Swift.
Swift has eyes.
Swift
Allegedly.
Does she?
Back to
Swift
twos!
Ugh.
Swift is too busy getting high. Swift heard crystals and said,
I'm not unstoppering the bottle unless you keep watch.
I am keeping watch! My eyes
On
are
the
open!
bottle.
She just flies up really close to you, and you can see her bloodshot eyes that have been open for several hours now.
I put my finger in her face and just push her away.
Let's see how much damage that does.
No!
Alright.
Swift like that delicate?
She's got 2 hit points! She's got 2 hit points, and I rolled a 2!
Oh.
Wow, some
Wait.
are mixed.
Wait, where'd you? Oh no! No, Swift,
Great
come
job.
back! Come back! Quickly
You'll be
cast
able-
the spell.
It's okay. You'll be able to. I like to imagine that like Swift pops like a balloon and like confetti comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does that mean my watch is over?
Yes.
All right, cool. Later. All right. You take a look around. It is pretty clear out from what you can see. Doesn't appear to be any signs of tracks or anything that's come anywhere near the camp. So, your watch is clean as dawn arrives on a cloudy day over the desert.
Ugh, this is a bit better.
Right. I would like to relay the information about the crystals to everybody. There are crystals in the mountains to the south. They exist. I don't know who's interested in gems, but if you like them.
I
Obviously
do like shiny
translating all,
things.
obviously translating all this to robot speak.
Beep boop.
Yeah.
Because
boop.
the voice does not work very well. Fine. But I gotta stick to my guns. I gotta stick to the character. I'm way too attached.
All right. I'm assuming continuing towards civilization.
Yes.
Yes.
Sounds like it.
All right. So, doing my usual checks. Okay.
Well, I'm the desert Nilbog.
Oh.
Amanu Samanu! Among Us, even. All right. Your trip
Among Us!
Your trip is actually pretty uneventful as you trek through the desert and eventually get to a town. There looks like basically a trading post that has been set up around an oasis. But this trading post is not necessarily vibrant per se. There are a lot of closed down stalls. There are a bunch of destitute-looking people laying down in piles of sand or just on cloths where they can, some coughing. A bunch of seedy-looking dudes that see you, whisper to themselves, and then duck behind some buildings. It is not great looking here. And almost mockingly, swaying in the wind, is a sign that says, "Welcome to Ben Tharoom," which I will spell out here in the chat.
Thank you.
While we're going through here, I am going to be specifically keeping an eye out for anyone trying to pickpocket any of us.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna double check your passive perception real quick.
Should be 13.
Yeah, 13. Okay, cool. I will keep that in mind for any crime that may happen here.
Alright.
What happened here?
I'm gonna guess Helltown.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, are there any open stalls?
Let me double check. There are some open shops, but the market square will randomly have some people in it, usually, so. Why not?
Right, who's here?
Alright. Gonna double check who that is, based on my roll. In the market square, there is a woman who is pretty stocky looking, with several holy symbols, like bowls of incense, other religious material around her cart, which notably has bits of sand stuck in it that she's dusting off, and several holy symbols that are hanging from her. Near the market square, there is a general store that has a sign on it reading "The Glorious Model," and an inn next to it reading "The Round Goat."
I love that.
There's also there are also several other buildings here. There is an old windmill that is swaying in the breeze. There is what looks like an ice house with bits of cool air leaking through it. And there are actually several buildings, not a lot of which have labels, but if you ask around, then I'm sure people can point you to places.
Okay. Oh.
Well, I am going to go mingle, I guess, and also grab some rooms at the inn. So,
Anybody
Yeah.
feeling Catholic?
Not today.
Not
Today.
particularly.
you're the only divine caster here.
I am indeed the only divine caster.
Mhm.
The robot is the only Catholic.
And Dalgoose looks up. Divine is a stretch for me.
Sure is. Well, I guess Megan's the only one feeling particularly Catholic. I guess I'll take a look.
All right. You walk up to the merchant store, and the woman looks up, quickly throws the dust rag behind her, and is like, "Oh, hello there. Blessings be upon you. This is my humble abode. I thought I could bring some blessings of the eight to this humble town. Not a lot of buyers, unfortunately. Feel free to take a look, though. I am always eager to explain if you have any questions."
All right. Holy water. Let's see. Target is fiend or undead. It takes 2d6 radiant damage. A cleric or paladin may create holy water. It's an hour. Uses 35 gold points worth of gold beads is worth of powdered silver. Da, 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 da.
What is a sensor?
It's a thing that
So-
has like this.
Incense
The
thing.
smoke-
Yeah,
on
you
a-
swing it around, and it has
Yeah.
incense in it.
Oh, okay.
Ow!
Oh, I'm sorry. You okay?
Yeah, just bones popping.
Oh, oh no.
That was a noise. You're good.
All right, let's see. A reliquary. Let's see.
Healing
Holy
counts as a
symbol is a
master formaturge
representation.
and craftsman for the purpose of monster parts. Nice.
I needed to look up what the reliquary does. Or what
Reliquary acts as a holy symbol.
I think I already have an emblem, so let me check.
Also,
That's
yes,
not my inventory.
if you have any parts that are of a particularly religious or spiritual bent, I do work as a craftsman, and I can assemble them into something worthwhile, for a price, of course.
Okay. Megan shows her emblem to the Keely, and
Keely pulls out some glasses, adjusts them. Oh my goodness, that's certainly not local to here. Let me check. She pulls out this massive religious text and just starts flipping through it at rapid speed.
finally, the Mega Bible.
The Mega Bible. Yeah, you take a peek inside. There are texts from basically every god you know and then some written in here with handwritten notes off to the side of them.
Megan asks, "What is spaghetti monster?"
Oh, we don't talk about the spaghetti monster. Anyway.
Megan nods and decides to accept this.
There's your... That's why it's not familiar to here. That is not the symbol of any god that is in the material plane.
Ooh.
Plot thickens.
Megan looks at the symbol, back up, and then back down to their emblem. Ponders. Where is it from?
I'd have to do a little bit more research on that. But I am part of the merchant ring, so if you have one of those, you could call me up and check on my progress. It might take a couple of 10 days, though. I'm juggling a lot right now. There's obviously work as a merchant, and then I took on a contract, and it's not going super well.
Megan explains that her memory is a little bit fuzzy, so understanding, especially if it's something of religious significance, this would be very helpful.
Oh, absolutely. Even with no memory, finding significance in things like these is, it's always comforting, don't you think? But,
Megan nods.
But yes, speaking of my contract, though, you wouldn't happen to be traveling adventurers, would you? I didn't want to assume based on the giant sword on your back.
Megan also nods. Points to 2 giant swords on her back and yes, nods once more.
Great, of course. So, the contract I took on requires some material that is harvested from vampires.
Oh.
Ooh.
Huh.
I have been having some trouble finding them.
Right.
Oh, it's those fucking elves, isn't it?
But per the word of the glorious Lady of Summer, all that the sun shines upon can be counted upon. So, could I count on you to help me out? I have money. I can pay you.
All right. What's the quest? Let's see.
Hang on. Let me set it so you have permission to look at the quest. All right. So, set as available, and then show to players.
Looking for a sucker. Amazing name. All right. Harvest vampire's fangs. What do you think, guys? Should we pack up our garlic and crosses and bring the steak to these guys, or?
I don't see why not.
We get paid, so
It's castles and vanias.
let's castle some vanias. We'll take the quest.
Oh, excellent. All the blessings of the aid upon you. Quest is now in progress.
Yes.
Nice.
Megan replies, "Blessings be upon you," in her mechanical voice. All right. We are gonna. How much money do I have? I mean, I can. Let me see if I can consecrate my. Let's see.
No tokens have vision. Now, let me fix that.
Looking for a sucker. That's brilliant.
Bless.
Well, I'm going to assume since those elves referred to us as diluted blood, then might be them.
You did see them out in the sun.
Yeah,
and also diluted blood is a racial
She was
slur.
being racist.
One fair.
Because you're a half. Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I didn't even notice.
You didn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't notice the racist Viking
Wait.
elves?
All right, in character, they were being racist. What?
Yes.
Why?
Because you're a half elf.
What's wrong with that?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it, but that is what they were referring to. With diluted blood, so on, so forth. Yeah.
Oh well, that's pretty not good.
Megan says racism bad.
Oof.
Yeah,
Racism very bad.
Yeah.
it sucks, but eventually you realize those type of people's opinions don't matter.
Oh, it sucks like those vampires.
Megan says they are not. Megan says they were not vampires, just racists.
Not vampire. Okay, all right, we can scratch them off.
And if it makes you feel better, not even the worst slur I've ever heard, so.
Yeah.
Keely clears his throat. I couldn't help but overhear. So technically there are some gods that are racist, but I generally try not to be, so.
Oh, we weren't
Good to
talking
know.
about you.
Oh yeah, not you, sweetie.
Oh, well, good. Thank you.
Yeah, like
Let's
Nick's
see.
like subconsciously like feels their ears, like fidgets a bit, and it's just like, Shrug shoulders.
Just
Deflects
looking
your
to see if I
racism.
have anything that's deflects your racism.
Immune to racism.
We should add that to your character sheet as an immunity. Racism.
That's
I
a
wonder what
very
radiant
clever way of
damage
saying
does.
that, though.
Don't praise
Yeah,
racism.
I praise racism.
Don't praise the racism!
No.
Remember, kids, racism ain't great.
Duly noted. Duly noted.
Remember, kids, racism is not recommended.
Okay, well, anything in? I ask Keely if there's anything in particular that'll help us fight vampires.
If you have a source of sunlight, that'll usually do it.
Okay.
We could make them believe they're looking at sunlight.
No, we can't.
We can.
Oh,
We can
Nyx
try.
Oh, Nyx can. They could.
Yeah, I could try.
Oh well, we could drive that. We could like scare them towards actual sunlight using Nyx's fake sunlight.
Perhaps.
That could be an idea. We'd have to fight them
Oh.
during the day though.
Or if someone knew the daylight spell.
Does anybody know the daylight spell?
No.
I don't think we're at a high enough level
I
of the
do
daylight
not.
spell.
No.
What's a level?
What's a
Wait.
what's a
Well, we could always gain experience through travel, and then maybe we'll get this daylight spell.
Perhaps. Well, if we come across any vampires, we'll know what to do. And of course, we have access to Keely through the merchant ring, so I'll go. Let's castle some Vanias.
Yeah.
And if we see some Vanias to castle, that is.
Yeah, it might take us a bit to plan, Keely, but yeah, we can help you out.
Well, thank you very much. I look forward to getting my hands on some fangs.
Yeah, we'll really sink our teeth into this quest.
But we're not dentists. Might get
We
a
don't
bit
have to
messy.
be. We just need a big enough. Megan pulls up a crowbar, says we just need a big enough blunt object.
Or, why bother removing the teeth when you can just remove the head?
Oh my god.
Weight purposes.
Weight purposes, yeah. Also,
Resourceful.
do people use vampire brains and skulls for anything?
That is a
Wow,
good
people
question.
are weird.
Dow Goose, put your hand down.
No stretch.
All right, well, I guess we're done here.
All right.
Megan will thank Healy once again for looking at the emblem and for continued help in identifying it, researching it, I suppose. And then we'll be on our way.
All right. As I recall, the next place you were going to look at was the inn. It is not a very fancy place. It's dark and dingy. It's not well lit. Dust kicks up as you move the door through. There are noticeable drag marks along where the door is. And a surly-looking human woman looks up from behind a counter, snorts when she sees you. Rooms are 3 silver apiece.
I was about to say that's highway robbery.
Like, whoa.
How many do they sleep?
Cram yourselves in, I don't care.
All right.
How many beds do they come with?
Just the one.
Lovely.
Megan
top
can
and
see
tail.
anything up, so does anybody want a room with her?
I will room with you, Megan. Sure.
Megan pats Nix on the head, slides 3 silver over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I will get a room as well.
Same.
Yeah.
Do you want half back, Megan?
Megan shakes her head no, and she says charity is a sign of the virtuous and whatnot.
I know, but it seems only fair.
Megan says, "You friend, me pay for room, or I pay for room."
All right,
And
I'll take back
presumably-
some boy.
Presumably, since Zidane also doesn't need to sleep, they can just bunk with one of the three of us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna forcibly take away money from someone who's not here.
Pocket Zidane. Yeah, Zidane's small enough and can just go into a trance.
Pickpocket
It's
god.
fine. Alright, so in the meantime, let's look around for some rumors.
Yeah,
Would you say-
Tag would actually like to ask the proprietor, like, is there a place around here where people, I don't know, gather, grab drinks, something, anything like that?
She does some thinking. Well, a lot of people hang around in what we call the Big B's. That's basically building with a lot of shops in it that start with a B.
Convenient.
Interesting.
And one that starts with a G.
Megan would like to ask if the receptionist knows anything about what's going on down southwest
Oh,
with the
you mean the
big
city?
old city. Yeah, the city.
Yeah, that's the city of Kogladar. Let me spell that out for you.
Kogladar.
Kogladar. What's the deal with that place?
This sounds familiar.
Big industrial place. Started as a mining town, exploded after that.
Ooh.
Exploding too much.
What do they mine?
Ore, metal. I don't know, I don't go there.
Megan thanks the receptionist anyway. The receptionist doesn't exactly strike her as the type to obsessively research about a mining town that's like several hundred miles away, several
Yeah.
tens of miles away.
I ain't going through the desert to go to frickin' a mining town.
Exactly.
Oh, I guess let's go check out the Big B.
Yeah.
Is it B or B's?
The Big B's. Like B, capital letter B, apostrophe S.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
The big B's.
I wonder if they have a tactical nuke there.
What?
Why
What?
would you think that?
Because Big
What's a
B's
nuke?
tactical nuke.
What's a nuke?
Why do I smell copper?
Alright. So, in the shadow of the old windmill that's spinning around still in the wind, there is a massive structure that's been subdivided into several different locations. You see signs for bread and butter, Brylemmas, Bentheroom Thatchery, Bemdeeves, which I will also spell, Black Iron Traders, the Bathhouse, and Gliders.
There's the G. Wow, this place is this place is like a strip mall, like the kind of strip mall you see in like the Midwest.
Yeah.
It's literally just my local mall. Because the most prosperous mall, the mall that it's doing the absolute best where I live, which is in a desert, is an outdoor mall. Surprisingly, all the indoor ones have closed and been torn down, but the outdoor mall is
Wow.
doing great. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Outdoor mall in the desert,
Wow.
doing great.
Like,
Yeah.
as a fellow desert dweller, that just is shocking.
Yeah, it's certainly is something.
Well, the mall has been dying in America, unfortunately. Used to be a place where teenagers love to go, but now people don't want teenagers anywhere, so the malls die.
Mhm.
Claire's is going extinct. Not that we're losing much, but
That might be for the best, actually.
That's
like I
Probably
said,
fine.
not that we're losing much.
Shitty crooked piercing guns and all that. Yeah.
I know,
yeah.
right? Anyways, shop will look for rumors. We suggested rumors first, so we can take care of that first. Are there any folks running around that we can
Yeah.
overhear some things?
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation for me for room.
All
11.
right, let's investigate.
Hell yes.
Let's go.
All right, 18.
Oh yeah, that'll get you some rumors.
Excellent.
Let's just ruminate.
That's fine.
We're getting some spicy of rumors.
Ah.
All
I
right.
see that die. Oh, that was Trill's. Never mind.
So
Yeah, I had the same thought.
Oh no,
you
it's just me.
you pass by a couple of groups of travelers that are chatting with one another, asking, "Hey, so anything I should know before I go further into the desert? Because I'm looking for something or other." You hear various phrases like "looking for Kagladar" or "I'm looking for the casino," or
Oh, casino.
and
Ooh.
you hear one person say, "Yeah, one of the biggest things you gotta watch out for in the desert, the gnolls. You will."
Ooh.
Oh, how will I see them in all the sand? Oh, you're going to hear them. You're going to hear them long before you spot them. They got this obsession with sound and music, they do. They're cackling, they're howling, they're banging, that can be heard for miles. But when you head toward the sound and then you stop hearing it, that's the problem.
Okay. That's how we identify gnolls.
Right? And then...
Write that down for future reference.
Alright. So, you got a total of 3 rumors from all those checks, so...
Cool.
So you hear someone else saying, "Man, this desert sucks. I want to get out of here. That's just a straight shot north, right?" Kind of, but you want to be careful. Just north of the desert, that is the Chasm of Crying Winds. It's infested with the spirits of pandemonium. And I'm sure old King Aralumen's obsession with building a town nearby didn't help their attitude towards us.
Ooh, spirits of pandemonium. All right, gotta make a note of that.
Yeah.
Which king, sorry?
Aralumen.
Cheers.
That's what we
Thank
get
you.
for late stage capitalism.
Alright. And then you hear someone ask, "So, like, that windmill that's here, like, it's not powering anything that I can see, so what's it doing?" "Well, I don't know what it was meant to do, but right now, there's an artist who lives in it. Name's Elgwin. Bit of a recluse. I hear she has good reasons, but you know, every time I ask her, she just stares or runs away."
Shall we pay this person a visit, folks?
I could try.
We could try. Who's the least threatening? Up, Nyx.
Oh, really?
Nixer's
Nyx, you're a hugger,
Zidane.
right?
Yeah.
Nyx and Zidane, probably.
Yeah, makes sense.
So long as Zidane doesn't go with their bow. When they have the bow, they're intimidating.
All right.
Megan will
Approach them
confiscate
if
the bow
any-
for now.
How do you spell her name? Sorry.
Elgwin.
Oh, Elgwin. Ooh, Welsh. Maybe.
You're a fake Briton.
Could
What?
I listen in further on this rumor and see if Elgwin likes anything besides artwork?
Sure, make a perception check.
Perception.
Have to perceive.
Oh,
God's sake.
Oh.
Yeah.
It stalled on 20, and I was like, oh.
Oh,
And then it
you
rolled over the
you
two.
lean in to hear more of the conversation. Yeah. What? But if you had to guess, like, what would her deal be? Well, I hear they turn, see you leaning in. Do you mind?
Oh, sorry. I was stretching.
Nice save.
I'm just gonna go stretch over there.
All right.
All right.
There's our rumors.
All right. I guess we go rest unless you guys want to do anything else.
We're
You
gonna
all
look at
have
the
fun
other
with whatever you're doing. I'm going to the bathhouse. I need to get the sand out of my feathers. Thank you.
You know, that doesn't sound like a bad
That's
idea.
not a bad idea.
Megan walks over to the bathhouse because she needs a car wash again. After all that sand.
I wouldn't mind checking out if any of the small shops have anything of note.
All right. So, now knowing about the smaller shops in this little strip mall section, and about the painter Elgwyn, with some curiosity as to what's her deal, you approach evening here in Bentheroom, and it is here where we're gonna end the session.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Elgwyn resource count 3 out of 5.
Shh, you see nothing.
Hmm.
You see nothing. And we will deal with some exploration of Bentheroom and possibly the windmill and seeing why Elquin has resource count later. Thank you all so much for joining us. Hopefully we will be back next week with more of Legends of the Wildlands. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
It's just for paints. It's fine.